Hey guys, it is me, Jessica Hicks, and I am back with another video. If you're new to my channel, I am a corporate recruiter and I post content related to jobs, from job tips when it comes to resume writing and interviewing, to even companies that are hiring. And in this video, I have a couple of companies that are hiring right now, and they're actually in a hiring surge. So if you are looking for a job actively right now, you will want to keep watching. And of course, be sure to like the video, leave me a comment afterwards, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel for more job updates. All right, so let's get into this. The first company that I have on the list is Concentrix. And Concentrix is actually hiring a ton of work from home jobs. So what type of positions are they actually hiring for? Okay, so Concentrix has a number of different positions all over the US, North Carolina, Florida, Texas, Colorado, Tennessee, Minnesota, you name it, pretty much every state here, Mississippi to Michigan, you will find an opportunity with them as a work at home sales representative. So these are no contact, you can stay at home jobs, but you will need to be able to have high-speed internet at home, and you will need some of the basic criteria or just a high school diploma or GED, but you do need to have your own tools and be able to work from home. So you need your own computer, you need to have high-speed internet, you will need to be able to have like a monitor that's like 17 inches. It'll describe the exact numbers in the job description, but just make sure you would have all the tools you need to actually be able to work. And then of course things like having a distraction-free or quiet work environment as well. But it looks like the main role is that you will be taking in different calls from clients or the customers, and it seems like you'll be answering some different questions for them. So it is a home-based customer service and sales agent type of role where you're just answering different calls on behalf of Concentrix's clients. They do offer paid training and employee benefits as well. You can work from home, you can stay safe, during this winter, not have to go out in the cold. And it looks like, the requirements aren't too lengthy, but you do need to have some pretty good availability as well and be able to work 7 days a week. Now, it doesn't say that you will actually work 7 days a week. I think they're just saying you need to have some really good flexibility on the days that you can work. So you would need to be available on weekends. So I know a lot of people may not want to work on weekends, but they do want you to have that flexibility. And then you can actually talk about the schedule that you would have during the interview process. So pretty straightforward. The other perk is, like I said, there's benefits included. So 401k, medical, dental, vision benefits, but then also you can get wage increases based on attendance. You can also get performance and sales bonuses as well. There you have it for Concentrix. All right, so next up on the list is FedEx. So we know the holidays are coming, and FedEx has been actively hiring along with UPS to prepare. So they actually have a number of active positions in their stores or warehouses. So everything from handlers, material handlers, forklift operators. They actually have a ton of forklift operator positions for multiple shifts. So first, second, third shifts. Mainly what I saw is first and second shift. Also, if you can operate a forklift, they're offering some pretty nice bonuses, like a $1,000 sign-on bonus in Pennsylvania with $18.50 an hour for a second shift, and even a $500 sign-on bonus. And if you're in the Indiana area, another one that is a forklift operator. So definitely check these jobs out. Typically for these roles, you just need a high school diploma and about 2 years at least of operating some power equipment. So those are the jobs at FedEx. Next up on the list is Kellogg. And you know what? I had completely forgotten about Kellogg Company, but they're huge. So Kellogg has a ton of different products, all kinds of breakfast cereals like Frosted Flakes and Pop-Tarts, Cheez-Its, and all of these different packaged food products. And they are actively hiring for a number of positions. And a lot of them are just a mix of salaried and hourly jobs. So they have roles like sanitation supervisors that are hourly. They have on the corporate side, they have senior management positions. They have even temporary student support positions. Really across the board, from sales managers to, you know, supervisors that are actually directly in the factories, and even some digital and tech positions. A mix of full-time and temporary roles. If you're looking for something actively, definitely check them out. They are pretty much hiring across the US as well, and in a number of positions. So just make sure you look at the basic qualifications. Some positions do require you to have, you know, like a bachelor's degree, while others do not. So check them out. Next on the list is Honeywell. And Honeywell is a pretty large company. They're similar to like a 3M. They make like home goods products, I believe, and they are actively hiring right now for a number of positions. Something I did notice, that there were a lot of positions most recently posted that were in the tech area, specifically data science, which I talk about in some of my prior videos, and also IoT, or Internet of Things as well. So they're hiring primarily technical experts and technicians, but then there's also some different roles within the marketing space and customer service and sales that I've seen heavily as well. So they have a ton of positions out there. If you go on their website, you'll see like 10 pages of job opportunities. Next up on the list here is General Motors. And General Motors is offering a couple of different positions right now, from administrative roles to more career re-entry type of programs as well. And let me see here. They have a number of engineering roles available right now, and everything from design engineers, scrum masters, technical product owners. That is where the bulk of the positions look to be. But there are some openings, you know, within administration, like they're hiring an executive administrative assistant and such. So definitely I would look at GM, of course, if you have an engineering or technical background, but also know that they have some other functions as well, but they may or not be hiring as heavily in those spaces. Next up is Zoom. I think everyone has gotten to know this company very well recently, since we're all having Zoom calls now. If you work in a corporate office and you transition to work from home, or you're catching up with friends and things on Zoom. So Zoom has been booming. If you go on their career site right now, you're going to see over 200 job openings. And being a company that promotes virtual life, they offer a ton of remote positions. So if you're looking for a remote job right now, you definitely have to check out Zoom. They actually promote a really nice work-life balance as well. They provide the things that you need to work from home, and they just seem to have an overall pretty nice culture. And they're hiring for everything from finance, sales managers, auditors, accountants, you know, folks that are in marketing, engineering, you name it. They're even hiring for what's called an education phone specialist, which I had not heard of before. So a lot of different niche particular jobs, plenty of technical jobs as well, but they definitely have a nice mix of, you know, more administrative type of roles, and then your heavy tech or engineering roles as well. And they do have operations all across the world. So for example, they have openings in Japan and Singapore, for example. They have a ton of positions, you know, based here in the US, of course, but I did see a number of Singapore specific opportunities as well. So if you're in Singapore or another part of the world, or definitely if you're in the US, definitely look at Zoom. You may be able to find a great opportunity with them. And there's a ton of positions that they've literally just posted between today and just a couple of days ago. So it'd be great if you really get on it and apply early so that you have that advantage to be seen and be considered for the role. Next up is Chime, and Chime is an online type of banking service, and they are hiring a ton within analytics. A lot of the roles that you're going to see out there are like senior analyst, lead analyst, data analyst. That's kind of the bread and butter of like the jobs that you're gonna see out there. They do have some specific design jobs as well, as along with like your engineering and DevOps technical jobs also. But when you first go on the website, you're definitely gonna see a lot of data related roles. So if you have experience, especially extensive experience in data, definitely look at Chime because they're hiring heavily. There's just a number of positions out here. They also do have some, you know, opportunities, as it is an online bank. They have opportunities in risk and compliance and fraud and all of that, along with security and user research. So definitely check them out. They do have some positions that are also in legal and corp and specific to lending and credit. I think that brings us to the end of my list. So those are the companies hiring right now: Concentrix, FedEx, Kellogg, Honeywell, GM, Zoom, and Chime. So that's all I have for this video. Let me know if it's helpful. Let me know if you know about any of these companies or if you plan to apply. And if you need help with your resume or just, you know, help with the interview process, check out some of my videos. They are linked below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.